I think that we've just been around the most northerly bit of the Wild Atlantic Way. Yeah, I could live somewhere like this. I know we're seeing it on a lovely sunny day, but picture it covered in snow as well. Everybody waves, yeah. Workmen wave, drivers wave,
Yeah.
people walking.
Everybody's got such a smile on their face.
Is it a smile or is it a grimace?
Wow.
Is it, oh, another one doing a bloody Wild Atlantic Way. Curse it.
If they don't name these routes like this, then these routes don't get used, and then they don't get the tourism money.
And we spent money in the pub last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you had your first pint of Guinness after 20 years and a bad experience in the UK with Guinness.
Yeah.
And then you went, why was I so frightened of it? It's lovely.
Yeah.
I don't drink beer, but I had a taste, just to say I've had a taste of Guinness in Ireland. I thought it was okay. It was better than the real ales that I've tasted. I've just seen something on the map that's made me snigger. There's a road number up here called the R2D2. It's just ridiculous. Unusually marked cattle in calf by the looks of them. Landscape changed completely.
Yeah.
Fertile lowland. So we're actually heading for Malin, the place Malin. We've just been following this Wild Atlantic Way that's been really well signposted until we got to a sign that told us the south, which is the one we're following, was back in the direction we just come from, and where we were heading was north, which didn't make any sense because we want to go to Malin on the R242, which is the road we're on. So I can only assume some joker's turned the sign round.
See that though, because people don't seem to be
You
like
don't
that.
know, do you?
Yeah, well, you never know.
Pony's fenced in there.
The landscape changes again.
Yeah. Tourist sign there. 5 Fingers Strand. Don't worry, Chip, we'll find you a beach soon. Promise. So this is a small town called Donna.
Red and green flags.
Yeah. Van Air or Black Waste. I think that was their grey waste, wasn't it? That symbol in there somewhere. So we've just turned off the Wild Atlantic Way because I've seen something on the map and we saw a sign on the road about this dull famine village. So did we go in there? Entrance ticket includes guided tour. Is that a sample of poutine? Coffee in Red Roof Barn, outdoor seating.
Closed for the season.
Oh, it's closed.
This is on.
Oh well. Perhaps we'll just park and go on the beach then, eh, Chip? That's the Five Fingers.
5 fingers.
The Five Fingers Strand. Or is it a modern take on it, do you think? I'm so envious of these houses, these few houses on the left hand side that have got the view that we can see at the moment. I wanted to stop and see what this sign says next to the building. Go back that way anyway. So there's cannies that we're just going past here. Yeah, the house was built some years ago by people of the Isle for a hermit by the name of John Canny. He was born in Beltra but lived for some time in the American West. It's believed he was robbed of his hard-earned fortune as he made his return journey to Ireland. And his first contact on his return to the Isle was Paddy Shawn from the Law, who he went to for a loan of a shovel. Apart from Paddy, the hermit avoided contact with people, and many people were afraid of him because he carried a gun and had a very long beard. Probably carried the gun for hunting.
Yeah.
His home was a 12-foot cave which he dug into the sandbanks above the caravan site, which we could see from where we were parked. He lived there for a number of years before people of the Isle decided to intervene. At a time of heavy snowfall, a meeting was arranged as people feared for his life in such harsh conditions, and the decision was made to build a house for Canny in Curry, where the road intersects, on a site provided by Dan Gordon. All farmers were asked to bring a cartload of stones, and the house was finished in one day. A bed was put in the corner and a fire was lit, and then the problem was how to get Canny to accept the benevolence of his neighbours. So Dan Gordon decided that he and Paddy would meet Canny. They coaxed him out of his cave, and he was persuaded to live in the house. Unfortunately, he only lived there for about 6 months before he died. But the little house has survived as a testament to the generosity of the people of the Isle. Now, what a nice story. The island is called Glasheddy Island. Or Glassheady. It's either Glasheddy or Glassheady. There's a ghost there. We've just driven away from the Famine village, turned in just to investigate this little lane that said Ballyliffin Castle. What a spectacular little bit of coastline. There's a goat in this bit of field here, as it's down on the beach at the moment. What a great place for a goat to live. This is Dunree. That over there is Dunree Head. The end of that bit of land, a huge mountain, where it meets the sea. Go that way. You can see what look like trig points on tops of these mountains. A little like pyramid right on the top. Like there was buildings in there at one point. It's rather a nice property there. Traditional thatched roof, rounded roofs. Still seeing these like yucca trees growing outside. There's one there in the hedge. In fact, there's a whole hedge of them there.
There's a horse here.
Yeah. Look at this.
Look like palm trees in the garden.
Another one there. Right, this is apparently, we've just spoken to somebody, still the Wild Atlantic Way, even though it looks like it just goes into a farmyard. We're apparently going up and over this mountain. Yes, it goes through a farmyard.
Yeah.
With an old water pump, look. Hand-pumped water.
Okay, so yeah, I can see this is definitely still a road, not a track yet.
It turns into a track, we're turning round. He could of course be having a really good laugh at our expense, couldn't he? I'll send them that way.
Yeah, what was it in that film where you should have bought a squirrel?
Yeah. Yeah. Mind you, he told us, he asked where we were from, and we said Yorkshire, and he says, oh, I've been there and he'd been all around near Rotherham, and then turns out he's spent about 20 years in the UK in various different places and come back here. Can't blame him for coming back here.
No, I couldn't blame him.
Well, I would never have believed this. Whoa! We just went past that a bit too quick to see it. There was just a waterfall at the side of that building.
I couldn't live in that building with a waterfall right next door.
No.
I suppose you can get used to it.
On the map it does show it going up and over a mountain, but you wouldn't believe this was part of it, would you?
Actually, this was somebody's farm track.
Yeah.
Not part of the main road.
That's what it feels like. Okay, so reassuring to see this, but we've got a real dogleg turn to do here.
Right.
Can we go past and sort of turn around and come back to it?
Yeah, actually, I'll do that.
Yeah. We'll go this way. And turn round. So maybe we should have come from that direction. Because he did say to us, this is the end of the loop.
Yeah, it's part of a loop that we've just done, so there's got to be a... Right
Okay, up we go.
then. Up the hill.
Are you ready for this, Victor? I reckon you're going to be in first gear. Crikey, this is steep. Seriously steep. Well, look at the view. Don't look at the view, look where you're going.
Come on, Victor, you can do this.
Everything's falling out of the glove box.
Another one.
Oh my lord.
Christ, Jesus.
Oh, there's something coming the other way. Slow down.
Okay, come on. Okay.
No, it's going to be first gear. Is it? No, it's still going.
Still going in second. Go on.
So
go
we've
on.
come from down there.
Oh, yes, that's it.
Wow, wait, is this a bend?
Yes, up so far.
And we're still going up. At least there's a few like passing places. And they're not going to get out of your way in a hurry, are they? That was a fortunate place to meet something coming the other way.
Yeah, just hang on here a minute.
Don't run the sheep over, I'm filming you.
You're on camera. Right. Now we're crawling in first, definitely.
Some fantastic views from up here. One of those passes in the Lake District, isn't it? Is it Hard Knock? Is that in the Lake District?
That was probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
Point, yep, down to second, yep. Our 30-year-old van's doing well. Still climbing.
Figure, not ghostly, a monkly figure. Oh wee!
Wow! So we're looking for a white stone marker
on the left. There's a goat there. Proper mountain goats. Sign at the last junction, couldn't it? So we're heading for, where was it? Fort Dunree Head.
So while we're coming up here, did you want to explain why we were looking for a white stone marker?
Yeah, I took a photograph of a sign at the top of that mountain on, what was it called? Mamore Gap. There's an optical illusion on Mamore Gap. Optical illusion you experience as you drive down towards Uris. When you reach a white stone marker on the left hand side of the road, stop, take your car out of gear, release the handbrake and see what happens. But I think we drove on past that sign and up just past the top of the hill. I think perhaps we missed it because we certainly didn't see a white stone marker on the way down.
Wow, stunning scenery.
Yeah. So that is Fort Dunree in the distance there on top of that mound. Let's go and have a look. Although you won't be climbing up there, will you? Tells me there's a military museum down here as well, which is probably going to close.
Yeah.
Because we're out of season, yes. So again, we've taken a little detour off the Wild Atlantic Way to an island. Well, it's not really an island because it is connected by a little tiny piece of land to the mainland, and it's called Inch. It is on the map as Inch Island. So we're going to have a look at it. It's not very big at all.
I'm hoping it's down this road.
Yeah, it's supposed to be down this road. We'll find out. Oh, I love these bendy road signs they have in Ireland with the wiggle. Being widened just there. I think that's going to be more houses. I think we go left.
Yield again.
So I have water on this side.
There's swans. No, swans. Not flamingos.
Yeah, swans on the water there. Lots of them. Lots of them. Bottoms up. Well, it said Inch Pier this way. Yeah, so that was the bit of land that we drove across, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I didn't see the water on this side as well.
Because
Don't know why.
Inch Island that we're now on.
Yeah, we're on Inch Island, yes. Sounds like something out of a Swallows and Amazons book, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you haven't read Swallows and Amazons, read it. Or them. There's a few of them. So this is on Inch Island. Look at this stonework. So the coast on the right hand side is the coastline we've driven around on the way here. The coast that's kind of in front of us is coast that we have yet to do. I think somewhere over there is Rathmullen. And there is a ferry that operates from Buncrana on the right hand side to Rathmullen, where that jetty is, I guess, but it only operates June to September. Dry harbour on the right hand side. Just got a glimpse over the top. I reckon it's down here. Well, yeah, there's not much of a beach, is it? It's supposed to be a really big beach. As in huge. Looking on the map.
Yeah.
Strange. Maybe the tide's in.
Maybe.
So that's the coast we've done over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That bit across the water.
That's that big canyon, is it, over there?
It doesn't look like the tide's in when you look at where the water line is, where the water's come up to.
No, it comes right up here, doesn't it? There's been vehicles on the beach as well.
Yeah. I wouldn't if I were here, if it's like the sand I walked on. I wonder if I walk along that track, take me to that headland there, I might be able to see around the corner.
Yeah.
We'll go and have a look.